The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Play action. It's Burrow. Rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And this one's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 42 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead.
The
extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0.
Nothing.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And here's Lewis. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing now is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right, and incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Austin's got it left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
To throw is Rodgers.
1st down.
Got a man, it's Tonyan complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Robert Tonyan, 35 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Kick is good.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would answer.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry able to get him for a loss of about 3.
The 15-yard line.
Burrow on play action. Flushed out, and the pressure gets to him again. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Going deep downfield for Ross. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the
2 seconds to go, 1st quarter. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
At the 20-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. But it'll be second and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that can...
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Geno Atkins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Down and goal.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 1-yard line.
From his own end zone. Open man is Ross, complete. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
What you doing out there, boy?
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Extra point is good.
Bullock good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And here's Lewis. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. To the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He'll let it fly for, and that's caught inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tavon Austin. 70 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
Crosby with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. They go play action with Burrow. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
35-yard line.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the 1st half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the 1st half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And here's Lewis. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 59 yards.
First down.
On first down, it's Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Green Bay.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
The 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled at the
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
A 54-yard.
And Crosby puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 40.